Um, I've just kind of played around with these different locations. Most people would put, the city there, but I like to use that as a way to get other people's attention. So I've done things as crazy as this in your pajamas or in your PJs or,
Right.
um, you can play around here. Um, so I'll just use this one. And that looks good. So I'm just going to click continue. And it'll show me the ad. Looks good. And I just click continue. And it'll tell me that my ad has been posted. I get a posting confirmation.
That's great.
So that one's done. We could actually go view the ad here if you wanted to. But at this point, I log out and I clear cookies.
Awesome. That's a very important step.
Yep. And then I log back in. Same account. And now I'm going to just post my other two cities. So again, I go to new posting. Kansas City. And go back to my template. Now remember, I'm done with Charlotte. So I'm going to make Charlotte red. So I know I'm done with that. I'm going to grab the HTML code for Kansas City. Service offered. And small biz ads. And post that right in there. Grab my subject line, paste it right here, and then you could copy that or just type it in.
Mm-hmm.
Continue. Scroll down, hit continue again. And that ad is now posted. Again, I'm going to log out and clear cookies.
Awesome.
You always want to log out and clear cookies in between each posting.
And just removing one means that it just removes it from Craigslist, and it doesn't remove passwords or anything like that. It just is the time that you were at the website and things like that. So that's all you're really doing.
All right. And then let me make Kansas City red and scroll down and get Seattle. New posting. Seattle and Tacoma. Actually, it's doing two cities at once. Service offered. And small biz ads. And when you're presented with a situation like this, it's usually because it's a big city and it has, a lot of suburbs. Um, I usually just pick one and stick with it for 30 days, and then, methodically next month I might go and do 30 days on one of the others. And I meant to actually add this to my notes here. Um, when I have parentheses after the name, this is telling me which of these specific areas that I'm posted in. So for example, Los Angeles has a bunch, and so right now I'm just hitting the Long Beach area.
Great.
So again, it's all about being methodical and organized. Oh, maybe, okay, there it goes. Let's see, back over here, Seattle. continue and continue. And so that one posted as well.
That's great. Now, every so often you'll be asked to confirm that phone number, right?
Right. It's about every 90 days.
Okay.
And it'll prompt you and you'll just say okay, or you'll choose if you want like a text message or a phone call. And so like right here, the last time that I have the dates here, the last time I've phone verified these individual accounts. So like you can see here's one from April 20th. I haven't had to do that since April
Okay.
20th.
Great.
This was a new account that I set up just here in June, so it's about every 90 days. So here you can see my 3 ads that I posted. And I always want to go back to my template and make that red so I know where I'm at next time.
Excellent. That is really organized and simple.
If you spend a little work prepping on the front side, it really makes this an easy process. Um, you know, any day that I want to post to all of these different accounts, I can just pull up. I keep these up here on my computer because I do this at least every other day, and I just methodically go through them one by one, and I can post to all these in about 15-20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take me very long. And like I said, I plan to get 4 new accounts this week. So these results that I'm getting should really just double. And I know, not everybody can manage that many accounts, but you know, if you have friends that don't do anything with Craigslist, just ask them if you can borrow their phone number. About 4 times a year just to retrieve the code.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's really all it takes. Where there's a will, there's a way.
That's exactly right. And I think you should probably start off just doing 3 cities for 30 days.
Yep,
Get the process down, and then add some more. Don't try to do 15 different cities. That could be a little overwhelming.
absolutely. That's what my husband's doing. He started with just one template, and just last week he said, "I think I'm ready for number 2. I think I got the hang of this." And
Cool.
so I'm going to set that up for him this weekend and get him started.
Well, that's great. Once you have the template, you just change the cities with replace, find and replace. That's really
hmm
nice.
Um, we'll leave some time at the end for questions, but I want to show you something else that I'm doing. And I just started doing this, so I don't really have any results, but I kind of thought it was a good idea. I think some of you guys saw that crazy picture of that dog um, that I posted in the Facebook group. I copied this image, but and this is an image that someone is using to lead people to Empower Network, but we can use it for my PIP. I've seen this dog picture used by a lot of different people, and I just happened to see it this day and copied this. But we could create an image for our group that had some different wording.
Hmm.
No problem. This is just something I grabbed a few days ago and haven't had time to do that. But this kind of stuff, like the word ugly and pictures like this, really grab people's attention and it makes them click. I don't know what it is, but the weird stuff just attracts people. So I plan on using this, and of course, I'm gonna change my tracking information to be something like, CL dog
Hmm.
Orange County 7, so that I can start to track if that one's giving me better results
Right.
than something else. The other thing I'm doing is I tried this image. A couple things I want to point to you here. One guy that I studied a few years ago on Craigslist talked about using targeted keywords in the subject line. And of course you would want to, do keyword research, but I Googled or did the Google AdWords tool for work in pajamas, and it gets like 1,600 searches a month.
Hmm.
But by putting it in quotes in your subject line for Craigslist, it's supposed to help the ad get picked up by Google. Now, Google's done their slap and all these other things in the last few years, so I don't know if this still works. Um, but I can try it and see if I get more signups, and if I do, then that tells me it works well, and I'll sort of shift my technique to doing something like that.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I think, well, Google does index most of all of Craigslist ads. So if you do a little homework and get a good keyword phrase every day for your ad, that's just even better because then
Hmm.
get picked up on the Google search, which is really nice.
Right. So I spent a little time last night actually. Somewhere I have a list of some keyword phrases. Maybe I don't know. I'll have to find that later. But I came up with a bunch of possible subject lines that have keywords in there.
Hmm.
I'll have to find that later. I don't know what I did with it, but this is an image. I just grabbed this image off the internet and I added this "want to work in your pajamas" click here, so that there's a call to action on this image.
Hmm.
And I posted this last night for the first time, and just within minutes I got a sign up. Well, not here because this is a copy and paste
Yeah.
thing, but I got one from San Antonio last night
Oh
from
yeah.
the pajama ad.
Yeah.
So notice how, I put PJ in my tracking information so I know that it came from the pajamas ad.
That's cool.